Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, and thank you to all who have already done so. All right, are you still having dreams? A lot of you emailed me and told me about some crazy dreams that you're having, and indeed I've had quite a few more myself. Couldn't sleep hardly at all last night, and every time I went back to sleep, I dreamed another really vivid dream. So, continue to let me know about your dreams, because we're still under the eclipse energies. We are for quite some time, yeah. And Athens, Greece had a earthquake this morning or last night, and Seattle had one, I feel 4.6, something like that, 4.9 last week. There wasn't very much written about it. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, just a reminder, I'm running a $25 reading special. You can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. It's about a half an hour for $25, so it's a really good deal. I'm reading for 3 more of you this afternoon, so that's wonderful, on Skype or by phone. Okay, so I want to take a look at Epstein. We saw that they denied him bail, but I have a bad feeling about this. So I just want to look to see. Let's do one spread on whether he's going to stay in jail for quite some time. And then I want to see if I feel like, and then I want to see maybe a little bit about the money, and then I also want to do a little quick spread for all of us in the eclipse energies. I feel like there's still going to be more earth changes. I don't feel like we've really hit the tip of the iceberg yet, unfortunately. I'm not saying that for California, but I can just still feel that energy that I felt in that one video. All right, let's take a look and see, is Epstein gonna stay in jail for a long time for his child trafficking, child sex trafficking, and getting others to call him for his services? Will Jeff Epstein stay in jail for a long period of time, or is someone coming to get him out? They might come take him out. All right, let's see. I'm feeling that the people that we don't know about that had contact with him, I feel like somebody doesn't want, is trying to help him in some way get out. Of course, they don't want the media to know what they did, nor do they want their wife or significant other to know what they did. And I feel like they're trying to make a decision on whether they're going to take their own life or not. So that just really came. So I feel like somebody that's affiliated with this, that just can't bear the feeling, could not bear having it come out about them that they did this. All right. They're going to go behind the scenes and try to help him. So he was foolish in thinking that he could get out. However, they're going to try to go behind him. Of course, they're trying to find the trails of the money. I don't think they're ever going to know everything. I just don't think that they're going to know everything. And I don't feel like the judge has that will oversee this, will have a commitment to actually making him stay there. So this is almost as if a judge might be foolish not to commit to a long sentence for him. All right, well, this is both, this is at the bottom, how Epstein's feeling, and who he's been in the past. And he was a bully, wasn't he? He just took advantage of others to get his own way. It was the WWF SmackDown, and those girls just went right on down. Okay, now, this is my card for Putin. I can't remember what astrological sign he is. However, the coloring always belongs, this card always belongs to him. I feel like he know someone that knows someone that knows someone that is going to try to provide a gate, a gate for Epstein to go through. Now, pull some strings to get him to be able to come out for a little while and maybe disappear. Let me see before I go. I won't say anything more. There's old money that is involved in this, you guys. There are so many people in this. This is really, of course, it's the money card, but with the family crest here, this is old money. This goes back into, it is. There's some older, very affluent gentlemen that don't want their association with Epstein to come to the light. They don't want that. So they're willing to pay some big bucks. All right. So there are laws and governments that, are in place to keep him in jail. I'm not sure how long they're going to stick. Let's keep going. This is the ruling, I think, that's coming and saying, he had to stay there. There's another upscale attorney. They're still looking at all the things, all the people who he contacted on the internet, all of his associations all over the world. They're looking at that. They're gathering information. They're looking at the lady who helped Epstein. This is victory. So I feel that he will get that he'll get a sentence, but they're going to help him somehow. If he was going to jail for a long time and he wasn't going to get any reprieve from that, he wouldn't be feeling victorious, would he? So this is starting to smell. I feel like there's somebody that's really in control of it, and it could be someone in control of an entire country. This is so big. A ruler who's going to try to find a way to pay this off. Or get him out of there. Okay. Let's see. What do we not know about Epstein? As far as him staying in jail. Is he going to stay in jail or get out? Someone's either going to try to help him get out, or he's going to get out somehow. So this is the completion of a cycle. Incidentally, this is the card of the day. We got this card this morning for the Way of Positive Change on Facebook. I do a card of the day every morning. You can always join us there on Instagram or Facebook. All right, so I feel, when you feel victorious in the world card, I feel like there's going to be a world leader that's involved with this, that's going to lend a hand, possibly pay off some people, and try to get him free. Now, let's see. I want to do just a 3-card pull, since we already shuffled on his energy. Let's see a 3-card pull on just exactly where all this, all the money came from. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is the Death card. It's the Scorpio card, but Scorpio rules. It's ruled by Pluto, and the old planet Mars was first assigned to it. But it is a cycle. It appears that the cycle has come to a stop. But he also helped people. This is sex. So Scorpio stands for sex. So he was helping to find the girls. He ended their lives with the child trafficking. He searched for them and searched for more and got them to search. I'm also going to say that this is insider trading. He got information and about stocks and bonds and told other people. Yeah, and then this is lust and sex. So he played on the lusts and sexual. He played on that with, their desires, well-known people that had a lot of money. He played on that. He appealed to them. They sought him out. And so I'm going to say most of the money came from insider trading and the sex schemes. So I feel like there was a Ponzi scheme in there too, but not as big as those other two. All right, now let's take a look. I don't like that. I wish, I just feel like he's going to get a break somehow. All right. And I feel like somebody else might get so upset that they might take themselves out, or they might, try to order a hit on him. So, let's see. Let me know. I watched a couple of other readers, but I'm really feeling insider trading and the sex trafficking, and just really appealing to people who, were into pornography and highfalutin, positions. All right, we already said that. All right, you guys, let's look and see, what do we know? What do we need to know about? We looked at the squad. I definitely feel Omar is in big trouble. There's slander. We saw that video. The last outcome card was the 10 of Swords, and that is indeed slander, and I think she'll get a death threat too. So they're all gonna need to be watched and surveilled, have the police watching over them, their Secret Service or extra security, just like we saw in the video. All right, let's see. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? We've been going through some very difficult times. I live in sunny Southwest Florida. I do readings for a living. I have many friends in this area. I've been here in this area since 1977. A lot of my friends, I used to be a Republican, and a lot of my friends remain Republicans, and they have no plans on changing who they're voting for. So when I listen to MSNBC and they say people are changing, I don't see that over here. So, of course, I have many Democratic friends as well, but I just see that the people that I work around, that are out and about, that I do functions with, a lot of them are they're still Trumpers. So let me know, have any of your Republican friends changed their minds? Just let me know. Thanks. I really value reading your comments. They mean a lot to me, letting me know that you're watching and interested. All right, what do we need to know with these eclipse energies? Are things going to calm down a little bit now that we're getting into the weekend? No. And I'm going to say these two fell out together. I'm going to say this is more about the border, mothers and children at the border, because this is the Empress, and so that's not good. The Empress is the mother, and the Ten of Swords, again, theirs. We're going to hear more stuff about that. All right. What else do we know? Are things going to settle down for the majority of us? Or do we need to really... I feel like we need to do gratitude lists. Do like 10 things a day. I'm so very grateful for the roof over my head and the protection of my house because I got through Hurricane Irma, I'm so very grateful for my friends who have started to look at things a different way or have a more open mind. And we're all trying to be open. All right. So do some gratitude. It's a very high form of prayer, and we can shift this. What do we need to know? It's a long shuffle, isn't it? There we go. Spoke too soon. Okay, so isn't that funny? Because with the Hangman, this is all about surrendering the current energy and thought patterns and process that we have, and getting in order to gain a new perception. Watch your coins, watch your money, because when the Hangman hangs upside down, the coins come tumbling out of his pockets. So don't get yourself into some snafus this weekend and or the coming week. Let's just keep shooting for the enlightened halo around here, okay? So let's just go for enlightenment. Let's do the gratitude list. Not everybody in your family is going to understand where you're headed with your perception change. However, let us gather with our family and try to have some family time. Okay, the media is still gonna be buzzing a bit. It's been, and again, this is about the children. We're moving forward. We've had a whole range of emotions that have been going on. We're trying to move forward. We're waiting for our ship to come in. We're waiting for that avalanche of information to come our way. Mueller testimony. There's a lead there, but yeah, this is really about the children. Pay attention to our kids. Bring love. Work with your creativity. I like this. This is about the cups represents the emotions, but if we're asking what would be good for us to do, anything that is creative, or the arts like plays, music, concerts, things that children can be involved in, any creative art. Okay. And again, spending time with our family. Okay. Wow, that's still some rapid. Try to control your passions. Okay. And then now, this is gossip. And this is taking action after hearing gossip, because it's, well, the way it's on my board down here, on my table, reading table down here, it's looking right at that. And it's like I'm hearing something, and then I'm going to run in there to impose my point of view on someone else. I'm going to make a big, Facebook post. I did that the other day. That wasn't so great. I fell off my pedestal of peace. So I'm back on now, y'all. All right. So I did a whole bunch of gratitude, and I did some yoga, and I'm feeling much better. Let's not attack. Because we don't have all the information yet. So nobody's completely all right, and nobody's completely all wrong. I also call this the fish in the tank card, because many of you know I name my cards. Okay, so this is when we hear things. It's reminiscent like when you have a fish tank where the fish kick all the silt up to the top when they have a ruckus going on in there, and you can't see anything, so you have to wait till the dust to settle for the water to become clearly. So if you react to something you hear, or you're baited, your timing is off and you won't do as well. Oops, that's lies and intrigue. Okay, so we have to be very careful. And deception, just deception. We're going to find out more deception about the children at the border. All right, and then people are going to go to judgment. We're going to feel better because a rule, maybe over this next coming week, will be made to make changes and to make things better, to move forward for borders. We want people to be able to come in and follow the process like our ancestors did. But we have a huge problem that needs to be fixed. Okay. All right. Now, on a scale from 0 to 10, you may feel, it's 7 here, 7 ones. You may feel like you're struggling with your emotions, but you can get up on top of this mountain. You just need to go to bed early, get up early so your shoes match, and eat your Wheaties, right? A lot of you young people won't even know what a Wheatie is, but that's okay. We know. Okay. All right, guys. One more card about what we can't see, what we don't know, and do things outside. Do things that you used to like to do when you were younger, and involve younger kids. What do we don't know what are we completely missing? Okay, start new things. Start new gratitude lists. Start a new journal. Be creative. Write your words down, and just a new beginning. A new beginning is here. Bring something. Sometimes I just start shopping at a different grocery store to change up the energy, and just change your routine. And a new project, start a new project, creative project. Remember, arts. Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a great weekend. I'm waiting at a big fair tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on Skype and readings. Email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com, and let's get you scheduled for a special reading. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.